Hot tea, cold water.
All right,
Too
y'all.
often I've seen the selfish side of things.
That
People
was
take
rough.
pride in making nightmares of your dreams. So it seems that
You know what? It's crazy. You know.
Oh, yeah.
You back?
Well, we want to thank everybody in the room. Thank you for coming
staying.
back. Yes.
Thank you for coming back.
Wow, that was rough.
Listen, let me tell you something. Apparently the show is successful. You know what I'm saying? You got to be worth hacking for people to come and hack your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hackers, please don't hack me again. This is my first time. When we started in September?
We started in September. We ain't never been hacked.
Ain't never been hacked.
Welcome back,
You know what I'm
Jacqueline
saying?
Fuller, Deidre Fisher Cant,
Finally.
Kimar, Nikki Sunshine. Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all.
Mariah, I think Mariah had to leave.
No, Mariah is here.
Okay, let's do Mariah right now. Mariah, because I know she has to go, and she has a session with young boys, does a workshop. So we wanted to talk about her new play that's going to be coming out. I think it's next week sometime. Mariah, could you unmute yourself? Hi, Mariah.
Hey.
So would you like to tell us, because we're going to interview, I'm going to interview you more next week, because the play starts, next Thursday? You have to mute.
Oh, wait, no, that's me.
Oh,
All
go
right.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Yes, it's next week, Thursday, March 31st, starting at 7 p.m.
So tell us a little bit about not telling us what the play's about, right? Because we don't want to be surprised. But tell us a little something about the play. Give us a little, what do they?
Synopsis.
Yeah, synopsis.
An overview.
Yes. So the play is actually called The Crown She Wears. It is a one-woman show, and it follows the life of Amira Johnson. So she's a 27-year-old woman who is a professional who is balancing her, personal relationships and her career life. And she pretty much is on this love journey to understanding and establishing not just a healthier relationship with herself, but a healthier relationship with others. So ultimately asking the question, is she going to continue to service others at the expense of herself, or is she going to finally choose herself in the end?
That sounds like my story. I should be in the play. Oh, it's only one woman, right? So I can't get up there and share the stage. So tell us a little bit about you, where you from. We're going to have you back again next week, but I wanted people to really see who you are, where the play is playing. So if people want to get purchase tickets starting now, how long it's going to run for.
Yeah, no problem. So I can give you a little bit more about the play. Then I can also tell you where my hometown is, because it's always a shock to people. So the play is actually going to be in Staten Island on March 31st.
Oh.
It is only for that particular day. We are in partnership with Central Family Life Center. And then the great thing about this play is we are giving a portion of the proceeds back to Central Family Life Center so they can continue to do the work that they're doing in Staten Island. So the actual play is going to be at First Central Baptist Church, which is 117 Wright Street in Staten Island. So super excited. Tickets are on sale now. They are $20, and that does include dinner. And then if you are a student, you can get your tickets for $10 with your student ID.
Wait a minute, it's only $20.
It's $20.
It's only 20. I know, it's only $20.
What time does the play start?
It starts at 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna try to we might have to get out to Staten Island and buy some tickets.
Yeah, 20 scungillies is not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. 20 clams.
20.
It's not bad.
Were you playing your Italian role right now? Your Italian accent?
Yeah, 20 clams. Yeah,
20
that ain't
clams.
bad. See? It's not bad. See?
Well,
Yeah,
we
that's
appreciate you, Mariah, coming on. I know you have to scoot off, but if y'all can, please support Mariah. We're gonna have her back on next week, telling us a little bit more about her new play. And did you write it?
Yes, I am the writer and executive producer. So I also produced it, from the music production to the actual figuring out how everything is going to be put on stage as well. I did get help from a stage director, but it is written and executively produced by myself.
Damn,
was
that's
a lot.
big. That's big.
Yeah, clap it up for you.
Damn.
Black girl, Black sisters rock.
That's it. I'm talking
Black
about.
girl magic.
Right.
There you go. Black Girl Magic. That's what they call that. That's
So,
Black Girl
I
Magic.
didn't get it. Where is it going to be shown at? In Staten Island next. That's
You have the address, though? The address?
Yeah, she did say that.
Yeah.
You did
But
say
you
it.
could say it again.
Yes, so it's going to be at First Central Baptist Church, 117 Wright Street. So that's with the W, 117 Wright Street. It's right by the ferry. It's actually very close to the ferry. It's not that far away.
So now I have to ask you, right? Like, how much time did it take you to put this thing together?
So I've been writing the actual show for 3 years. So it took me 3 years to write it. It took me about 6 months to actually get the music production piece down, to visualize everything how I want it to fit on a stage and actually figure that out. And then also because it's an hour straight through. So the entire play is 60 minutes straight through, no breaks.
Okay.
So it took a lot for me to actually do a lot of rehearsals. I had to do a lot of stamina practice because if you're going 60 minutes straight through and sometimes you're crying and sometimes you're laughing and you got to switch back and forth between scenes, it takes a lot of stamina to keep it going and then keep people interested because it's just you. So if I skip a line or if I forget something, I can't rely on anyone else to assist me. So that's definitely something that I had to work on.
So the next question I wanted to ask you is, how tough was the casting?
It's just me.
Yeah, no, I'm just fucking around. Just
That's funny.
how long? I mean, when you were casting, were you nervous when you were casting
She
yourself?
cast herself though, right?
Yeah, it was all hard. I was just joking, Mama.
Right.
That's
What's the
all.
process of casting yourself?
Casting yourself. How do you do
You gotta
that?
have
Like,
a conversation. You look in the mirror. I'm here for the job.
I'm here for the job.
Oh, really? You are?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. What are your qualifications? Oh, I'm very talented. I also wrote the play. Really? You wrote the play?
Did you? Like I just,
Have
yeah,
a
I just,
conversation back and forth with yourself.
just alone about it. Yeah. And I had to ask you that question because a lot of people don't really understand the process of being a creative. Is one, sometimes it takes you a few years before you actually manifest an actual production that people can see, right? That it's no longer in your mind, right? Because this thing just came from your mind. This is it. You sat there, you put the pen to the paper, you had an imagination, you had a concept, and then you went for it. And it took you 3 years to get it to the point where you're like, okay, finally, this is something that I think people would be interested in seeing. And then another 6 months for you to put the music together. So now you 3.5 years in right now. So is it comfortable to say you're about 4 years in at the moment?
Yes, I can definitely say that. That's exactly how this whole thing transpired. And I think the biggest thing for me was to give myself grace and understanding that, my time is my time. So even though I saw a lot of creatives around me who were doing amazing work with their crafts and were able to, get picked up on different platforms, different major platforms, I just really had to understand what my goal for my craft was and the impact that I knew that it can make. And that's definitely what I was focused on.
Wow, you did fantastic. And,
Yes, fantastic. You can't ask her no more questions because then we're going to have her again next week.
oh, okay, all right. You know what? Okay, all right. So
Kimar says there's a Zoom option for the play also.
Oh, that's right. He did tell me that. Okay,
Oh,
so
Zoom.
there's a Zoom option.
okay.
Okay.
What day does it fall on? Does it fall on Monday or Tuesday?
No, that's a Thursday.
Thursday.
a
the
Thursday.
31st.
Oh
Yes.
man.
So if we pay the $20, that means you're going to mail the food dinner to our house while we watching it on Zoom.
We watch it on Zoom.
What's going on, Kimar?
and then we play it across the network.
While we eat our free meal.
Right. We just we need to talk, Mariah Scott. I'm just saying.
We will.
See, we need to talk. See, just saying. Yeah.
She'll be back.
But now, well, next week you're coming back, right?
Yes.
Okay. And we'll see you, and we'll go more in depth into the process. I don't want to give too much away. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm going to ask some of the same questions I did this week, but we'll we'll chop it up next week. Cool. 5 o'clock.
Yes.
All right.
5
It's a date.
o'clock. Same back channel.
Same bat
station.
time. Station.
Thank you
time.
so much
Right.
for
We
having
gotta get our shit
me.
together.
Without the hackers. Without
Yes,
the
without the
hackers
hackers.
next week.
All right, Mariah. We'll see you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll do it without the hackers.
Ladies show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
The real discussion can't be silenced. Perspective of yours, one night show. Mi gente, mi people. The conversation in Q Nation.
Hey, and we're back. All right.
That little hack threw me off a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Reset.
Yeah, we have to reset our vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Lost our people.
We
We
need
don't
some
know.
sage up in here.
Right. We done lost the people. We had a nice crowd coming on, but that's all right. That's all right.
Damn Russians.
We ain't gonna let the devil steal our joy.
That's
That's it.
right.
And we ain't got
gonna
nothing
let
to
the
do.
devil steal my joy.
Is that song? Come on. Huh.
I ain't gonna let the devil steal my
joy.
joy.
Come on.
I ain't gonna let the devil. I ain't gonna let the devil.
Don't let him steal it.
I ain't gonna let the devil steal my joy.
Don't let them steal it, baby. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I'm not-
Hype man for your gospel.
oh shoot. Okay.
Johnny Walker.
Yes, back to Johnny.
I wonder if Johnny heard. Could I get a record deal?
Yeah. Oh, with that one, I'm telling you, that's radio friendly.
Where's Johnny? Oh,
There she go.
Johnny, did you hear my new hit single?
I did, and
That sounds like a no.
Well, I can get on your next podcast. I ain't gonna let the devil steal my joy.
Come on.
realized something that we got back to the drawing board. We're gonna add a few things, but keep your spirit up there. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
That's a definite no.
Yeah.
Janine knew that off the rip. She was like, that sounds like a no, Marie. I'm just telling you. I've done it to many artists. That's a no.
Johnny's very diplomatic. At Hot
wasn't
97,
very-
we was like, no.
Flinging records.
not happening.
Where's Hot 97 today?
They're
That's why they know it's
still
low, because they
on.
told all them people no.
That's it. You knew you had a problem at Hot 97 when they look at you and go, so do you play Frisbee? Right?
What?
Because that meant they were going to fling your record. That's why they're like, yo, you a Frisbee player? And then they go flinging your record off someplace. It was terrible.
Deneen, did you give the announcement to Johnny Walker about the new radio show? The new radio station?
The announcement. What's the
Yeah,
announcement?
just let her know, because we might need Johnny to go up there and get a job so we can get a job.
Oh, we have a new radio station here called 94.7 The Block. And it's retro hip hop.
Okay, what the?
And R&B.
Oh, you heard it already?
Yeah. Oh, I heard it when it signed on.
Oh,
It-
really? Johnny, did you hear that?
That's the station where Dillard is a program.
Yes,
Right,
right.
Skip
Skip
Dillard.
programming. They just signed on Nick Cannon and Ed Lover from 7 to 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're not going to see Nick Cannon's face?
He's on radio.
On the radio? No.
Ooh.
I love Nick Cannon, but
Rian said, she's sad about that. Okay.
you know they canceled the show. The show's not coming back.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is it because of all the controversy around Nick?
No.
What controversy is around him?
Yeah.
With the 8,900 kids?
Yeah, no, foolishness.
They don't care about that.
Just didn't have any ratings.
Yeah, he didn't have
Okay,
ratings.
people weren't watching. That's okay.
I even got on, and they was going to pay me
all
to stay
bad.
on.
They was going to pay you to be in the audience?
They was going to pay me to stay on, but I was like, no, I can't. I'm falling asleep. Sorry, go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead.
Let's get back to Johnny
Yeah,
Walker.
Johnny Walker.
Back to you, Johnny Walker.
Right. So,
Johnny, I don't know where we ended before the
right. What were we
unfortunate
saying?
hacker attack, but
I think we were talking. Oh, I asked her. Okay, we start with this. I asked her, how did she get into New York City?
Oh, how did I confuse it?
Yeah, how did you get to New York City from your little small town? Was you afraid? Were you scared?
Grenada,
Did
Mississippi.
you hear about all of the? You come to New York, they snatch your pocketbooks. All the black people were angry. What made you come to New York?
I wasn't scared of y'all.
Grenada, Mississippi wasn't scared of us.
I wasn't scared of y'all.
So what happened? Did you talk to your
like I said,
family?
what?
Did you say I'm getting on the bus? Did they drive you to New York?
Did your sister say don't go?
No, none of that. None of that.
Because you went from a population
I
of
was at the Black
12,000 to
radio
12 million.
Okay, was that in my hometown? Mine 12,000.
Is that audio or a little
Yeah, it's because of where she is.
Yeah, it's because of where
She's in Hawaii.
She's in Hawaii.
You don't have headphones on, do you, Johnny?
No, she's clear.
Okay.
You don't see her walking around.
Can
her
you
room?
can you not hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
There we go. We got you now. There you go.
Okay. All right, I think I got everything. Yeah, things on here the way it should be. Yeah, I'm in Hawaii, but hey, we got technology here.
Uh-uh.
Oh no, it sounded
Yeah,
a
the
little choppy.
the whale is messing up your frequency.
Yeah, because you.
Oh well, I can't do nothing about that. Okay.
Okay, so back to how did you get to New York?
I got to New York through a conference. You know how the conferences back in the day, Jack the Rapper,
Yes,
or the
yes.
BRE, and
Yes. Ooh, remember-
Impact.
Yes.
Those are fun.
I actually was program director at the radio station in Memphis, and I was not playing rap music. I was playing music because my competitor was like totally rap music, so it didn't make sense for me to play rap music too. So we weren't playing rap music, and with Will Johnson at the hotel, and he introduced me to Russell as this black chick down. Well, he didn't call me chick, like in Tennessee. She's performing the radio station, but she's not playing our music. She doesn't play rap, and so it just became this thing where I was playing why I was not playing the particular song that he wanted me to play, and it was just a back and forth. And I think I've always said that Russell and S both respected the back and forth because I stood my ground. They called me that Monday and offered me a job. And the thing was, he said, I want you to talk at our office, talk at the company, stand up for us the same way you stood up for your radio station, because everything we threw at you held your ground. You need somebody like that holding ground for us in the South, with Def Jam music. And so they offered mainly nice for me to say yes. So I took the job, and that just, I was in Memphis then, but I think that there's out a lot of radio background that I had to the company, and they utilized it. And before I know it, they asked me to come to New York. I'm not going to come because I was comfortable at my place in Memphis and just doing what I was doing, but they wanted me to come to New York. And so what the heck, it was like a lot of women that were in the position that they were offering me. And so even though the salary wasn't comparable to it, it didn't matter. New York. And I was in a position of power. So that meant a lot to me in my quest to, say open doors, create opportunity for other women, and to just say that I can attitude. It meant a lot to me. So I said, the money is going to come. Right now, I need to be at the table. And then I got New York.
And the money came, and
the money came.
Yeah, the money came because you was an expert at what you was doing.
Oh yeah, the money definitely came. It was years at Jam.
Can you talk about what it's like being a woman in a man's world?
Right,
Def Jam was a man's world.
All man's world.
Well, I that's something I learned from my dad. Earlier we were talking about, and all of that. But my dad always say, the way the package is presented is the way the package is going to get accepted. A lot of times he would say that. I didn't really understand. But being in that environment, it just was so applicable that the way you come in, that's how they're going to treat you. So
Absolutely.
if I call you baby and catch you, it's going to be step to you in an inappropriate way and you accept it, well, that's what's going to be. So a lot of the things that I learned from my father gave me the tenacity, I would say, and the tough skin to sit in those meetings when a lot of times when there weren't that many women there. I told my own, and I think one of the things that worked for me was I would never let anybody call me Johnny. But you had to call me Miss Walker.
Oh,
Say, Johnny, I really did answer.
Miss Walker.
I do, look, I'm not going to do anything that caused me to lose my job, but I had to take something that differentiated me from everybody else. So I couldn't be Johnny. It didn't work. You had to call me Miss Walker.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
It stuck. So everyone was like, Miss Walker. Well, of course, a lot of people in the company called me J Dub, but
Oh yeah, I read that. I was like, J Dub. Who's J Dub? I thought they would call you JW.
That was very informal.
Yeah, I thought they might call you JW, but I didn't think they were gonna call you J Dub.
That's lazy. See, that's lazy. See, if you guys say W, you gotta enunciate double. That's too much
Right,
work.
JW.
It's too many syllables in that.
JW.
Keep it moving, man.
Because the W is two U's. JW.
Yeah, that was work. But it was I think establishing better and establishing respect. That is what worked for me. And this just I never was going, that was a part of the crowd, hated the tunnel. If Tony always wanted to the tunnel, like I didn't like it. So there was a lot of things that I didn't, really. I felt it was very Yorkish, so to speak. But hey,
truth be told, I didn't like the tunnel
caught
either.
on. It worked for me,
Confession.
so that's what I did. But I gave what I needed, the skills to speak that I needed to operate in that particular environment.
Oh, okay. Well, we have her connection is very bad, right?
She has
she has low bandwidth. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's gonna be rough for her.
Okay.
Yeah, so Johnny, you know what? I think I'm gonna bring you, if you have time to come back on next week, because you have so much to talk about, and I want to be able to get.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want.
You know what? I always back.
No, I'm gonna bring you back next week. Because this was messed up today with the
hacking and the
hacking. So we're gonna have you and Allison Williams are gonna be on next week.
Oh, now that's sweet right there.
Yeah, which was originally what I wanted to do. So now we'll
do it.
Now it's gonna be done next month.
The universe has
yes, the universe
decided.
has spoken. Yes. So Johnny, thank you. Now when are you coming home? Tomorrow?
All right. I'm staying another day.
Oh,
or two.
okay. Can you
another day or two?
Can you bring me some whale candy back?
Candy.
Whale candy.
I require a little shopping on my part, and I don't know. I haven't been much of a shopper.
You didn't shop while you were there, Johnny?
Please, I'm the beach. I tried to surf, but I decided to leave that alone.
Did you get one of those grass skirts and do the hula?
Yeah, did you do the hula?
I've been that's what I've been doing. I have not done any shopping.
Oh, but you did the hula-hooling.
Listen, I've been doing all of the cultural things.
Oh,
yes.
good. Okay.
Yes.
Well, next time you go, please invite me.
You got it.
Kamar said, "What's whale candy?"
I know what whale candy is.
I made it up, Kamar. Oh, Lord. Kamar, you really think that there's whale candy in the world? Where Kamar at? Kamar, you think there's real whale candy?
Akila wants to know, did she see Bruno Mars out there?
Did you see?
I was just checking.
Johnny,
Well, I understand.
Did you see Bruno Mars out there?
I have not.
Oh, because he's out there. Is he out there performing?
Oh, he's from Hawaii, isn't
Oh,
he?
he's from Hawaii.
Here.
Oh. You didn't see no Bruno Mars sites. What they call them?
Sightings.
Sightings. You didn't see no lookalike Bruno Mars out there?
His cousin on his second cousin on his daddy's side.
Right, his second cousin on his
What,
daddy's
for a
side.
date? What?
Nah, he a little too short. But I like his music though.
Yeah.
All right, Johnny. So
we gotta
thank you
let
so
you go.
much. God bless. Finish enjoying. You got one more day. Finish enjoying your day.
Yes. Love
Safe
you much.
travels.
Bye-bye.
Blessings back home. So we are going to, where's my sister, Nikki Sunshine? Because she has a show this Sunday.
I'm on here.
Hey, Nikki Nick.
Hey,
Girl, we got
can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, we got,
Yes.
we can see you. Girl, wait a minute. What's going on with that hair? Oh, no. Wait a minute.
The perm didn't take and make my hair nappier than it really is in real life.
The
perm I
perm?
She said the perm didn't take.
perm
Nope.
didn't
The
take?
perm made it nappier
Yeah,
than it
I
was.
bought this perm. I bought this perm. It had Ghana on the box. I said, let me try this new
Oh,
perm. I put this shit in my
Lord.
hair, made my hair nappier.
Well, girl, you can't go back to Ghana because it took you back to Africa.
I'm lying. I ain't put my wig on today.
Ah.
Normally I wear my wig. I was like, forget it. I went to the school. I actually went to Landmark High School today to do a presentation for the kids. I said they're gonna get my natural hair today.
Oh, all
My
right.
son just woke up. He just woke up. Let me see if my mother-in-law, she got dementia. Let me see if she can remember to feed him while I'm on this Zoom.
Girl, you are bad.
She be like, she come out, she said, whose baby is this? I'm like, Lord, you done been living with this baby for a year now. You didn't know he lived here?
She said, whose baby is this? Oh, Lord.
No, when she said, let me see if she'll remember to feed him.
Remember to feed him.
Oh, my God.
Or maybe he gonna act right and he'll be on camera with me.
Ooh.
He's been on camera before. Let's see if he'll act right.
Wait,
He
that's
just woke up from his nap.
that sound like that movie Life. What they call him? Something act right.
Can't get right.
Yeah.
Right,
Act right.
can't get right because his mom wasn't right, can't get right. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You ready, Nikki, to tell us a little bit?
Aw,
Tell us
look
about
at your little
I can't see him.
Oh,
Can you see him? He's on
Wait,
camera.
no, because he has a.
there you go.
Oh, look at it. That's my nephew. He's so cute.
Thank you.
What kind of
There you go.
So I'm
honor?
gonna have him. He likes playing in the trash can and playing in the toilet. So I'm
That
gonna
all
leave him in the
babies.
bathroom
That's all
while
babies.
I'm on here.
That's all
He'll
babies.
play in the toilet for about 10, 15 minutes. Just say that.
That's all
I should
babies.
say that.
No, listen, people be buying their kids all these expensive toys, and the kids leave the toys in the corner because they like beating the pots and the pans with a spoon.
Right. That's all he want to do is play in boxes and
Oh
play
my
in the trash
gosh,
can, and he's happy.
my grandbaby Peyton is 5. She still plays in boxes. I'm like, what are you doing? She gets the box, soon as you pull the stuff out the box. She done put the box and made a dress out the box. I'm like, Lord.
It's way more fun. I'm just saying.
Oh, Lord. So, Nikki, tell us a little bit about, I was at the Comedy Club on Friday with A.G. White. Oh, my God. I love A.G.
Oh, you
White.
went?
Yeah, I went. Oh, Jamie didn't tell you?
Oh, I didn't know you were there.
I was
Jamie
there.
didn't tell me.
Aisha Sekou. I bought Aisha Sekou, and I bought one of the women, Queen, that runs the Schomburg on 135th
What?
Street. Yes, ma'am.
I didn't even know that.
Yes, I bought I had some heavy hitters with me.
Wow. He didn't talk bad about him, did he?
No, but he was funny as. Look, I'm gonna have a conversation with Jamie. Jamie be funnier than the comedians be sometimes, and then they got to go behind him.
And he's the host.
And he's the host.
And he's the host.
He be killing us. By the time, wait, the show we went to, when was it? 2 Thursdays ago? Were you with me? Right. When they talked about Wakanda and the lady that was pregnant with her husband.
That was on a Thursday.
Okay. Didn't even
I
go
wasn't
there.
there.
Yes. Oh my God, it was so funny. We told him. I called Nikki later on that night and I said, you might not see your husband today because I think the Africans are after him right now. He told 1,000 African jokes. It was so hilarious. We laughed so hard that when the next comedian came on, we ain't had no more laughing us. Jamie is really, really funny.
All day long at home.
Oh, and they had Brooklyn Mike
saying crazy stuff.
You know Brooklyn?
Oh, Brooklyn Mike?
Yeah, Brooklyn Mike was there. And it was this other woman out of New Jersey. She was excellent. But wait a minute, Nikki. You know she snapped on the club, right? She said, I walked through the doors and all of a sudden 2 guys came out asking me, can they look in my bag? And they ain't have no flashlights. And oh my God, we was on the floor. And
they was trying to rob her.
Wait a minute, Nikki. And then she said, and they valet parked my car. And everybody said, Jamie's like, we don't have valet parking. She said, oh, damn. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. But I can't wait to see your show next Sunday. Tell us about your show.
Yes. Okay. So pretty much my show is my true life story. I owned an adult business for 10 years. A lot of money was made, but people got hurt. The law enforcement was involved. a lot of kind of crazy bad things happen. And the way I started writing my one woman show was actually through First Corinthian Baptist Church. They have the Dream Center, and at the Dream Center, they had a program called Drive. And the Drive program teaches you everything from A to Z with production, from writing to theater to directing. And so I took the class, and it was like so many people dropped out of the program, and they paired me up with this one guy, and we were supposed to do a production as a class. But God works in mysterious ways, because people dropped out of the class, and it was really just me and him. And so I said, do you mind if I, do a portion? Because I had written like a page. And I said, let me just do what I have. So I wound up just doing like 15 or 20 minutes. And this was back in 2015. And then just over time, it evolved, and I performed my show at the National Black Theater. We sold out several shows at the Broadway Comedy Club. And really, the show is my testimony that how God really saved my life, because I would do out calls and go to people's apartments and, be with these men. I didn't even know who they were. And I put my life in danger. One time I went to this guy's condo. Well, it was apartment. They you know how they fixed the project up now, but it's right over there on 132nd and 5th Avenue.
Right.
And him and his girlfriend drugged me. They put something in my drink, and then I went driving after that. And, I could have crashed into something. All types of bad things could happen. But I just really give God the glory. And I use my show to educate young people about the dangers of sex work and also of human trafficking. And people don't know that trafficking disproportionately affects the African American community. 60% of all trafficking suspects are African American, and 50% of young people are African American juveniles. So trafficking is a huge problem, especially in the Bronx. And I've been on a lot of different Zooms with Jamal Bailey's office, also Senator Sanders' office out in Queens.
Wow.
And like today, like I was telling the kids, I was at Landmark High School on 18th Street between 8th and 9th. And I'm like, we're going to have a candid conversation. Are you guys adult enough to have this conversation about sex? Sex is a part of life. And you need to know that there are people out here that are predators. They will prey upon you, and they can meet you in a number of different ways, online, Instagram. And I was and the guys start snickering in the back of the classroom. And I'm like, it can happen to you too, because there's a story that just happened about a young lady. I think her name was like Natalie Ramirez down on the Lower East Side. She went on Instagram, saw a dude flashing a whole bunch of money, and she told him, hey, come meet me in the Bronx. Let's have a date in the Bronx. The guy went to the Bronx, and some goons were waiting for him, beat him, threw like acid on his body, and basically beat him unconscious, and contacted his brother and was like, we need $100,000.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, this just happened maybe 4 or 5 days ago. And she's in a lot of trouble. 22-year-old girl, beautiful girl, but she knew what she was doing was wrong. And she's going to have to pay for what she did. And those guys that beat that young man as well. So it's all types of things that people are doing out here that young people, they don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. And I tell them, especially my young sisters, you go missing, they're not looking for you like they looking for Becky. Or
Becky.
Natalie Holloway or whomever. They're not. So you really need to be conscious of your movements and what you're doing, because once somebody has you, it's going to be difficult to recover. So you got to make the choices. But the thing is, with all these resources out here about trafficking with young people, you can't beat them over the head with information, because everybody's preaching to them and this and that. So I really use my show, like KRS-One says. He says, edutainment. My show is educational, but it also has a message. Never give up on your hopes and your dreams. You got to believe in yourself and you got to keep yourself safe. And I told him, the teacher was asking me today, she said, can you tell the students one thing that you've learned over your journey? And I told him, I said, in life, nobody prepared me for rejection. I moved here from Virginia to pursue theater. When I got rejected, I got fired from an off-Broadway production I was doing because I complained about the pay. I went to different places. I tried to get into different acting classes, and the answer was no, 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 and it shut me down. So I said, forget it. You know what? I'm gonna get money in a different way. You're not paying me the money that I'm looking for anyhow. And so I went the fast money route and just forgot about my dreams. And when I tell you, I had a commercial space right by Macy's. I had 2 apartments in Midtown. I had 2 other commercial spaces. My apartment was right on Broadway by the Ed Sullivan Theater, but I wasn't in a Broadway show. This whole money game really kind of took over. And I tell them, if I would have focused on my art, on what I really moved to New York, who knows where I could be today. But God works in mysterious ways, because he will turn a negative into a positive. And so I'm using my show as to encourage people. And also, I didn't give up on my dreams. And it's always a second chance. If you go to jail, if you are in AA and you were drinking for 20 years, there's nobody can tell you that it's the end of your story. There's always an ability for a second chance. And with all the stuff that I've been through, I'm still pursuing my art. I'm still performing comedy. God be the glory. I just opened a comedy club. So you go through things in life, but God knows why. I don't know why my life turned out this way, but God knows. So that's pretty much my story. Confessions of a Massage Parlor Madam. 10 years. 10 years I had this business, and I said, I'm gonna quit. I couldn't. It was like an addiction. The money was so easy. I couldn't stop, and it finally had to come to an end.
Wow,
That's deep.
that's deep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be there.
My family didn't even know. I performed my show in a festival back in 2019. It was a DC Arts Festival, and I was scared to invite my family members. I invited my dad and I invited my aunt, and she just came to me after the show and just kind of, crumpled and just cried and said, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Why didn't you ask me for money? Or why didn't you? I didn't know that you went through all of this.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the play. I cannot wait to see the show. It's the one woman show. And it's going to be where?
I'm performing it Friday night. So that's March 25th. On the Lower East Side at a theater. It's a theater called Wow Cafe Theater. It's on East 4th, and that's at 7 p.m. on Friday. And then I'm also performing it on Sunday, March 27th at Comedy in Harlem. That's a 3 p.m. show. It's a matinee. And we're basically, I hired somebody to help me transform the theater into, or the comedy club into like a theatrical space, because it's not a theater. So I'm stepping out on faith, and we're gonna put it out there. But really, I'm excited for some of my church family, like Maria. The people have never seen it,
give
I have a number
10
of
seconds,
students
Nikki.
that's coming as well.
Nick, give me 1 second, because I just want to acknowledge some people that tuned in. Big shout out to Adam Stanley 9. He's from Morocco, tuned in from Morocco. Big shout out to Casey Dilla, that's up in New Hampshire, and they're in the chat room on the other side. So I just wanted to acknowledge them because they popped in and they said hello.
Thank you.
I'm back.
So give us the address of the I know the address because I done been there 3 times already. The address of the Comedy in Harlem.
Okay. Comedy in Harlem is located at 508 East 117th Street and Pleasant Avenue. It's right across the street from the Applebee's, adjacent to the Costco complex, where the Aldi's and the Target and everything is.
And right next door to the Lighthouse Fish
We're
Market.
right there, 508. Yes, right next door to Lighthouse Fish Market. We're on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
So it is, and I do have to warn people, there is adult language, and it is some adult situations depicted, but it's nothing too racy or too graphic. But this is life, and these are grown people conversations. And I believe that young people need to know what's out there.
Yes, 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 yes. So I want to ask you, Nikki, was it when you had to, because you and Jamie are married, and you have you have a child. Was it how hard was it for him to accept that you used to be a madam and you ran the you had a parlor? Because you know sometimes
Well,
men get flaked out and flipped out and all this kind of stuff. But
yeah.
you and his relationship seems to be so magnificent.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of drama because when I met Jamie, I met him, I knew him for years, and people on the comedy scene knew that I talked about like the massage parlor in my comedy and stuff. So he knew that I used to do it, but I basically was not 100% truthful. I wasn't truthful because when we started talking, he thought that I was pretty much done with it, and it wasn't true. And I was kind of like dipping behind his back doing things, and it was so messed up because the way he found out was we got hired to do some type of video for Cosmopolitan magazine at the Hearst building. And they were like, we're gonna pay you $100, so come to the Hearst building. And when we got there, we had to sign a waiver. We didn't really even know what we were supposed to be doing. And so they said, okay, well, here, drink some champagne, and you guys are up next, and you're gonna go into the production room. So we went into the production room, and I'm thinking to myself, well, what in the world? What are we doing for this money? And so when we got in there, they were like, okay, all right. So now you guys have to tell each other like what type of porn you like. And we were like, all right, whatever. And so then they were like, okay, great. Now you have to look into each other's phones. And so I was like, oh, the thing is, I had work phones. Like majority of my work, I would leave those phones. But I had one client who had my personal number. And it was a client, he would pay like $250 for like 15 minutes for a massage, and pretty much like he wanted me to rub my feet on his body. So he had saw a text that I had sent that client in my phone, and I could tell something was wrong because his eyes got real big. And I was like, oh, snap. Like, did he see something? Oh, crap. And so after that, it was like, he was like, look, you lied because you told me that, what is this about? And so we had a big conversation about it, and he was really upset and I was really upset. And it was basically like, he gave me like not an ultimatum, but was like, I mean, it's your choice. If we gonna build something, like you can't do that. You got to be done with it. And at the time, I had one close friend, and she was doing the business too. She was really the one that got me into it. And she was like, you stupid. If you gonna give money up for him, he ain't paying your bills. You getting bread, and that don't make no sense. Go ahead. You gonna regret it if you gonna sit up here and let him, shut your whole business down. And that don't even make no sense because he got kids already. He ain't putting his kid. You ain't coming before his kids. He ain't paying your bills. And was basically like that devil on my shoulder.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, making me doubt my decision. Because I was like, and we hadn't even been really dating that long. It was maybe like 3 weeks or maybe a month. And I did like him, but I didn't really know him. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to just, and he was like, I'll help you. Because at that point, when you've been doing like keeping stuff a secret and doing things how I was moving for so long, nobody is going to tell you, yo, you doing that? That's dangerous. So that's blah, blah, blah. And he was kind of like the one that was kind of like trying to pull me out into the light. Like, no, just focus on comedy. Just, don't worry about that. Leave that behind. Like, where has that gotten you? And so I talk about it in the show, because people want to know, wow, you were doing it. How did your story end? How did you get out of it? And so I basically talk about that ending in the show as well. But it was a really, really hard situation to leave.
Wow. So listen, so whatever happened to the $100? He looked at your phone, y'all didn't get the $100?
Oh yeah, we got the $100.
So wait,
we
so
got
what?
the $100.
So what they giving you the $100? Because you said they said look in the phone, talk about the porn. What kind of research
I
thing?
don't know what I think it was. I think it was like something. Some of these magazines for their online platforms or
Okay.
websites or their social media or whatever, they have different couples talking about their relationship. So they filmed us. We got the $100. I never saw the video. I never asked about whatever happened with it. But it's just kind of crazy that that would bring the truth out.
Right. That was the start of
and it was pretty crazy. And it was something in my phone. And what he read in my phone was I was apologizing to the customer, and it was something like, I'm sorry I didn't make you come this morning, or something like real controversial.
Oh,
and he was
wow.
like, what the hell? And I looked at and I was like, oh snap, he saw that. And yeah, it was a lot of drama.
Wait, Nikki, I gotta bring you back
situation.
on. Don't say nothing else. We want to see the play, but I gotta bring. This is so. Thank you for being so transparent. Because people would not nobody would get up there and tell a story like that. But you know what? Though it's great because you can overcome. And I've seen you. I saw you when you were single, and Jamie was pursuing you, and I was like, you ain't gonna get married. You was like, oh, I don't know, and just to see you grow. I remember when she got married, they invited me. I don't know how I not wind up going. Something was going on. And then she had the baby, and I was like, wow, look at God.
Yeah.
So when you
but the crazy thing about it was, I was so addicted to that life. I would go to church and then be like later on, like, oh, let me see if I can get a customer and get like $200.
That's what I was getting ready to ask. I was like, you knew her in the church,
that's
and
what
she
it was.
Still doing
That's
that?
what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
But you didn't know she was doing that.
Even if she did it, I wouldn't have cared because I don't look. The church is a hospital, and sick people are in the hospital, and I'm one of them. I might not be the Paula, I might not be. My situation might not be a Paula, but mine is AIDS, and I had unprotected sex, chasing after men, and that's how I got infected. So we all have something that we've done in our life. So I just commend her for being able to speak openly, about it. There are not many people that would do that, but I'm sure that there are many people that get healed from seeing. I cannot wait. I've never seen it, and I will be there. And what time is it on Sunday?
It's at 3 p.m. 3
Okay.
p.m. on Sunday at Comedy in Harlem. And let me just say this, Maria, because by no means am I condemning anyone, because I got my money. I'm not standing on a soapbox looking down on people and demonizing sex work, because sex work is work. If people choose to do that line of work, my thing is do what you are doing, but be safe about it. But that wasn't my dream. So that's what I'm telling young people. Pursue your dream. You don't have to do that. Focus on your dream and stick with that and keep going with that, and you'll get a lot further in life. That's my thing. But I'm not putting people down that choose to make their money in that line of work.
Absolutely. But look how that line of work later on blessed you. Because look, you got the play now. You are able to write your one woman show should be seen everywhere. That is phenomenal. I'm telling you, phenomenal. And I see it going to bigger and better places. And then you doing talk back with women, because yours was the parlor. Yours was the parlor. But many women are addicted to being in relationships and being with men that serve them no good. So what is the difference? You just got paid.
Oh, Maria, I forgot to ask you, do you want to help moderate the Q&A since you're going to be there?
Okay. I like that. I'll do that. You didn't ask me. I think you asked me that before, but we didn't get back into it again. But I would love to.
Okay.
I would love to. I will be rocking. You gonna join me? What time is your mi gente show on Sunday?
It's on 4:00 on Saturdays.
So you can jet out and come on over to Harlem.
You can come on Sunday?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Sunday is from 5 to 6. That's one night show.
They can't do one night by themselves.
Yeah, they can.
Look,
Yeah, they do.
One
They did
night,
it.
one night.
They did last night. They did by themselves last night, so they can do
Okay,
it.
let me put.
Mike
this,
Jones does one night. So.
Yeah, this is in my. This is gonna be. Look, put this in my calendar. Nikki's birth. Oh,
She putting it in her calendar on are we live on the show?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah. Oh, y'all can see me doing that.
Yes.
Oh.
Big shout out to Denny Moe. He popped in for a little bit too.
Yes, Denny Moe.
Yeah, he popped in.
Hey, I want to tell you, I was the one that hacked the show. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see if y'all was gonna be able to bounce back.
Wait a minute. Where you found the Russians at though?
Who you talking about?
Yeah, because we had Russians in
Russians
here.
up in here.
It was Russians.
Are you serious?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. They had Russian names and shit, and they popped up and they just started saying all kinds of wild shit.
What were they saying?
Nigger, blah blah blah.
No.
Oh yeah, now they
Yeah.
went in. They went in.
Yeah.
They went in.
At first,
What?
the first thing they said was, what was the first thing?
They said blah blah blah.
Yeah,
that was the
so
first thing.
I was like, okay, please, Lord. I
Yeah,
thought Deneen kicked them out. I thought she saw like we can do on Clubhouse.
No, I thought that someone just had their mic open, so I looked for a mute, and next thing I know, he's saying wild shit. I was like, oh, we've been hacked. Okay, listen.
You know what I want to know? How can we do this on Clubhouse too? Can we have the audio? Can we have the audio on Clubhouse while we're doing this?
Probably.
Probably.
We gotta figure that out behind the scenes.
Yes.
We'll figure it out. We can run a test today before we leave
Yes.
and just try it out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I talk about Russian people in my show too, because the first lady that got me into she was a Russian lady, her and her mother. So I do some Russian. I speak a little Russian and do some Russian impersonation and stuff. It's a lot of surprises I got.
Maybe
for
that
y'all
was
on
Nikki's
Sunday.
people hacking us.
Yeah,
then.
Nikki, they might
Yeah, that might have been your people because you left the business.
Right, because you married with a baby now. They want to know what
You
happened.
done left the business, so
They come back.
they gave us the business because you left the business. That's what happened.
Oh my God, this is so good,
Yeah.
good. I need to get Denny Moe. Is Denny Moe still up there? We need to
Nah, he punched in for a second. He was in his car.
Kimar, you should definitely come with us to see it on Sunday. I'm gonna see if we can bring Nikki. How, how do we get the tickets? Because I need a table.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Just go to my website, NikkiSunshine.com. NICKY sunshine.com, and you can get tickets, or you can purchase tickets at the door. It's $20.
We should see if Lay's want to come
$20.
because it's early.
Let's get them early because for that comedy show we barely got in there.
For the comedy show, we
Maria
barely
was
got
like,
our
hurry
tickets.
up and get the tickets.
Right.
They only got 8 tickets left.
Yeah, that was the comedy show we went with all the females, and it sold out. It was standing room only.
We're doing that show again on Saturday at 7. So I'm doing my one-woman show on Friday, then I'm hosting the lady show on Saturday night, and then I'm coming back and doing my one-woman show. So it's a busy weekend.
Who's performing?
And then at the club on Friday is Overton from Living Single.
Get out of here.
Remember him? Yeah, Overton from Living Single is going to be doing a show, and we're working with Ray DeJean from Laughaholics. It's like a co-production. So I think Ray is supposed to perform, and it's going to be some other special guests. But I've never seen Overton do stand-up comedy. Have you?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
But wait a minute.
Yeah, I haven't.
Joe Claire is going to be there with Ray DeJean on the 1st, right? And the 2nd.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then whose April Fool's comedy show is the one in the Barclays or wherever that is?
That's I think that's Rip Michaels.
Yes.
I think T.I. is gonna be at the Barclay. You know T.I. does stand up now, Maria?
Shut up. T.I. does stand up comedy?
Is he funny?
Maria, you funnier than T.I.
Yeah. And my friend who lives in LA said he keeps popping into these different comedy venues, and somebody had to pull him to the side because he'll be on stage for 20 minutes and they will give him the light at like 7 minutes, and he'll just keep going and going and going. And they were like, you gotta respect the light, man. But he's trying to get his stand up on. I don't know if he's funny or not.
Wow.
But he's supposed to be hosting with because I think it's like DJ Envy and somebody else hosting.
Oh wow,
at
yeah,
the Barclays.
DJ Envy. Wow.
Yeah, I think Envy and he's gonna be at the Barclays. So
now
everybody. April Fools is like the Christmas for comedians. Everybody got a show. Monique is gonna be in Staten Island on April 1st, I think.
Get out of here.
Everybody got a show, yeah, because they got a theater out in Staten Island, St. George Theater. She's gonna be out there.
Wow. I want to see Joe Claire. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Joe Claire is funny as, because he did my show a couple of times when I was doing Mad Wednesdays. Done had comedians. We done had everybody on Mad Wednesday. Bill Bellamy, Bernie Mac, Hamburger. Yep, JP. I've had a lot of people on my show because of Bob Sumner. I'm gonna see if Bob
Sumner.
I'm gonna see if Bob want to come too. Shout out to Bob Sumner.
Yeah, Bob Sumner. We saw Guy Torrey when we were at the Nick Cannon show, and we were asking about Fat Tuesdays because they have the documentary out about Fat
and
Tuesdays.
They didn't include...
Bob Sumner was supposed to be in that documentary because he was instrumental in Fat Tuesdays and helping a lot of those comedians get on. But something happened with the filming, and the film crew couldn't come to New York because that's where Bob was, and he didn't make it into the documentary.
He was very upset
because
he was very upset.
He was upset about it, right?
Yeah.
That's a part of comedy history and a part of his legacy, that being in this documentary really would have, brought his platform to a higher level.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. So.
Well, Nikki, thank you.
Shout out.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Bob Sumner. He's done a lot. He brought comedy to the Apollo, and he's doing comedy at the Apollo. I have nothing but respect for Bob Sumner.
And he did Def Comedy Jam, and he managed Bill Bellamy in the beginning. That's how I was able to get Bill Bellamy with Tina Graham. Also,
Tina Graham and them.
Yeah, she would also give me comedians also. So shout out to Tina Graham also. But thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me,
wow,
guys.
This was really good.
Combination of all three of y'all together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys.
All right, I'll see you on Sunday. Oh, and you want me to bring your stuff?
Yeah,
Black
bring
gifts.
your stuff.
Okay. All right.
Thanks, Maria.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Give her a clap.
Oh.
Lewis Johnson said, "Hey, Maria." Lewis Johnson.
Oh, that's Harlem Haberdashery.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
The real discussion can't be silenced. Perspective of yours, one night. Mi gente, mi people. The conversation and Q Nation.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Boardwalk Global Media Radio.
Still.
Yeah. That was very... Nikki is so phenomenal. That's my sister, for real.
So she's rocking this Sunday?
This Sunday, the 27th.
Yeah, I want to go see.
Yeah.
I want to see the show.
Yeah.
Because she's got such a good energy. You know what I'm saying? When she's on. And
We love her.
And for her to be so candid about,
very transparent.
her existence. Yeah, exactly. And you know what's important about that? Without what happened to her, she wouldn't have been able to do the show.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? She wrote her show through life experiences, and now she's able to, perform it. So she performs it as a. I just want to be clear. She performs it as a comedy act. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, this is dope. I love it.
Because she's a comic. She's
Right.
a comedian,
Yeah. But I wasn't sure if she did it like for mentorship. You know what I'm saying, or was it more like okay, you know
drama,
what? Right.
Well, we gonna see on Sunday.
Yeah. Let's do
It's a dramedy.
We gonna see.
Right. Dramedy. Okay.
We gonna see on Sunday.
Yeah, let's go. I want to check. What time is it on Sunday?
3:00.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna moderate.
So we just found out.
I'm gonna be a good moderator.
I bet you
I'll
are.
be like, how you doing?
How you doing? It's Maria Davis, baby. Mm-hmm.
So Mad Wednesdays. Did we talk about Mad Wednesdays?
No, we got to talk about it right now.
Right, because Mad Wednesdays was
last Wednesday.
after Monday.
What happened to the other guest?
Who?
Mariah, she already spoke.
Yeah, she came on.
The other lady from CME group.
Oh,
she
her
can't make
son,
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she can't make it. She's gonna do next week.
Yeah, she got caught up.
Yeah. So Mad Wednesdays
What's crazy?
was mad.
First of all, Mad Wednesdays was very mad.
Not that I would know because I was at the door.
Yes, you didn't feel the energy of the people while they was performing. They was rubbing your back.
I felt the heat on my back.
That's it. It was like, I was surprised. I walked in, Denise was at the door. I was like, okay, this is some new shit. Okay. All right, cool. You know, she's like, give me the bread.
Give me the money.
Get up off that bread entertainment. Like, she was on it. She was getting all that.
Gives me money.
Word up. Here you go. Bong. But you had some great artists.
Yes, they were. They were.
And the house was packed.
Back.
Yeah. It was really.
awesome.
Can we talk about Maria waitressing?
Is that what happened?
Yes, she was a waitress.
We need to talk about that.
You didn't see me.
No, I mean, I came in and I by the time I came in, the kitchen was closed because I went to order some food.
She was waiting tables.
I was waiting tables and drinks.
Took you back to the old days, huh?
Took me back to the old days because the guy couldn't. The bartender Poppy, shout out to Poppy and the Shrine. He couldn't handle it because it was too many people.
Right.
So and then people wanted to order food, so he had to put the order in. So I helped him. I took the orders of the people. And you know that I had the snooty people.
Right.
Shout out to Athena. Athena came and supported me. And nobody wanted to get up because it was people's mothers and fathers there. So nobody wanted to get up. They wanted service.
Right. And they got it.
So they
by you.
And then we did the cipher.
Right. Oh, the cipher was crazy.
Cipher was fire.
Yeah, that was fire. Because what was dope about that is like, and it just kind of came together. You know what I'm saying? You had
organic.
Well, yeah. What was the dude's name? Big what? Big
Deal Mace.
Big Deal Mace.
And it was TGI Fly.
Right.
And it was Handsome.
Right.
Handsome Rel.
Man.
They killed it.
Off the top of the head. And then the band started playing and it was nice.
Yes.
Now I'm going to tell you. Now I have a complaint about the cipher.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Because you weren't in it?
No. I was cool, but I was in the back directing the band, right? So what happened was they're playing Jay-Z's record. You don't know, right? And that's a drummer's record. That's ba-ba, you know, it's all of that. And then Bring 'Em Out plays Impeach the President. Which is it's going stop do
Can I tell you
right
something?
and but the drummer wants to do more, but he's playing to what Bring 'Em Out is playing.
And I did not realize that, and you were right.
You understand what I'm
And I
saying?
was saying in my head, why is he playing while the band is playing?
Yes.
And they complain about that.
Yeah. So they're playing to what he's playing, and I'm looking at the drummer. I'm like, you playing, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? That record is shit. It's one of my favorite records, but it's a drummer's record. There's a lot of rolls in it. There's a lot of action, and if that would have happened, that cipher would have been straight fire. But they were playing what he was doing, and Carl looked at me
he
and was
wasn't
like,
supposed to be playing.
"Yeah, I had no
When
idea."
we do the cipher, the band, he thinks he can mix in with the band, but he cannot.
Nah.
Unless you rehearse. So you know when to come in and and that you know that you are on tune with the same music. So I have to tell me, boo, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
You cannot DJ while the band is playing for the cipher.
He played a dun 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 dun. Hey, we at not with a mama. That's all of this shit. But he couldn't do it because he had to lock into Impeach the President.
And how did Impeach the President go? I don't know.
It goes boom, stop, boom, stop, boom, stop, boom.
So you had two sounds going.
No, he had to play to that, which made the cipher not energetic from the band standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Because now the drummer gets what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, I'm directing. I'm like, yo, hit the fucking rolls, bro. Yo, what are you doing? And he's looking at me like, okay, I'm gonna do what I can, but I gotta stay locked into the DJ. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. Okay, so that was my only complaint.
So we have to see. Josh wasn't there neither because Josh would have told him stop.
Yeah, right.
But because I was running around trying to do plates and stuff.
Yeah.
But that did come to my mind. Like, why is he playing? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is the band playing? Normally the band takes that, not the DJ.
Right.
Because it sounds better live.
Yeah, exactly. Because they got space. They're not locked into a record. Right. You know, they can breathe. They can rock. So that was my only complaint about the cipher.
But it was still good.
No, listen, it was only my
complaint.
Oh, it was fire. Don't get it twisted. It was fire. But that was my only I was like, we could have did that.
And then my son said that he loves that we interview the artists before the show.
Oh, on the podcast. Good idea, Deneen. That
It was
Denise.
not. It was my idea, and then Janine said yes.
You just stop taking
just
credit.
sprinkled some.
Right. She.
Oh, she just sprinkled some dust on it.
Yeah.
Put a little crack on it. Wake him up. I did.
But she's still instrumental in it.
Nah, listen. First of all, it's great, and it's. I enjoy it because I get to know the artist before the show.
Right.
And then they do their song before the show. You know what I'm saying? Then when
And
they
it's
come
like
on,
you already met them.
yeah, you already met them. You already know them.
They
You're
met
familiar.
Each other. They
Yes,
vibed
Right.
with each other.
Yeah, that's nice. That's dope. Like I can't wait for the next one because I was here for. I wasn't here for this past week. I saw it, but the week that I was here, it was just a different energy. It brought a different energy to the show.
It does. It brings it. And Josh said the same thing. He said, "Now all we need to do is bring him out on." And Wallace.
Maybe.
Listen, bring it. I'm gonna cut him up if he come on the show. I'm gonna crack on him.
It's like, don't push it.
I'm gonna crack on, bring him out. I love it. First,
Don't push me, cause I'm
close to the edge. That's my man McBoo. Come on, man.
So the
McBoo.
next Mad Wednesday is Wednesday, April 20th.
Uh-huh.
Oh, somebody said something?
Yeah.
Tequila.
Oh, okay. The next Mad Wednesday is Wednesday, April 20th at the
April
Shrine.
20th. Yeah.
AIDS Walk is Sunday, May 15th, so I hope you're walking with me. And
AIDS Walk is
AIDS
what?
Walk, New York is
April
Sunday,
15th.
May
6.2 miles. Get
May
ready.
15th.
I can do it.
Sunday, May
I can do a 6. I can do a 6. I used to do 6. Yeah, I can do a 6.
How long ago have you done 6?
Well, you can start training now.
I can. Yeah, I'll start walking.
Make sure you drive your car. When you park your car, you park it like 15 blocks away so you can walk.
And then just walk it, right? Or just walk 3 one way and then 3 back. Right?
Easy.
Who says it's easy?
Akila.
Akila.
Easy.
Akila
Yeah.
Amani.
I can do that.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Akila Amani in the house. No. What are you trying to say? Are you hacking or are you contributing to the conversation?
I know Cole, I know Hacker.
Okay, good. So what's going on?
Nah, I'm listening to what y'all saying.
Oh, I thought you contributed to the
She said
conversation.
it's easy to do
I live over in
6.2.
Rochester.
Oh, are you walking with Maria?
I want to go and walk with Maria.
It's May what, Maria?
May 15th.
May
Sunday,
15th.
May 15th.
Yeah, come on down and walk. I'm walking,
Okay.
and I'm making fried chicken for the walk.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
We're gonna be hungry.
Can you
Lord.
bake some chicken? I can't. I don't. Eat
I could bake some chicken for the walk.
for the walk. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna need energy.
You ain't gonna be walking and eating
You're
no
gonna have to.
chicken.
You gotta make
Doing that. We're not
you ain't
doing
gonna be able
that.
to do it. You're going to be too focused trying to finish the walk.
You need some lots of water. You eat too much food.
Oh, no, they give you a lot of water.
Killer disease.
So is this a walk around Central Park? Is that
So
what it
we
is?
start on 59th Street where the Summer Stage area is.
Okay.
We walk up to 110th, 7th Avenue. Oh, sorry.
So you're not in the park. You're walking on the street.
Right.
Okay.
And then you walk over to Central. You walk over to Riverside, come down Riverside, back into the park, and go back to the band stage. 72nd. It's like around 72nd Street.
Okay. That's a nice Sunday stroll. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of hills, or not too many hills. Pretty flat.
Still,
No, she's like, there's hills. Oh shit.
especially that one that go up
That's
110th all the way up to Riverside.
Okay.
That's
All
a
right.
big hill.
All right, we're gonna walk it.
It's good. It's good for your legs. You feel good.
Practice. The last time I did that walk, this girl that was in my group, she conked out when we came out the train station. She was done by the time we came
She
out.
ran out of fuel. She was like, pop, 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 pop. Done. Big shout out to Twitch. I love when my Twitch family comes on.
Big shout out to Twitch.
Yeah, because that's a platform that that we're not really that familiar with, but they tune in. Twitch tunes in, so I enjoy that. So I
Gwen wants to
appreciate
know
that.
what's going on with brunch on Sunday because now we said we're going to the one woman show.
Oh shoot.
We have to have brunch at the one woman show.
Yeah, we can have brunch at the one woman show.
They got food, right?
Well,
we
yeah.
bought it
Or we can buy it
downstairs.
from. We can order from downstairs.
At
Okay,
the Lighthouse.
all right.
Right
Oh.
at the lighthouse. Their food is good. I had salmon linguine last time. It was excellent.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
Gwen's in the chat?
I think she is.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gwen. Gwen, say something, Gwen. The other,
There she go.
the other half of Brand
Brand Elevation Marketing.
Hey, Gwen.
Oh, we had Johnny Walker on, and we didn't talk about our fabulous salute to queens
You
of
played hooky with me last time.
What is Akila's? We
I saw your
didn't.
face.
We didn't talk about our salute to New York women in Black radio.
Yes, you sure did.
And we had March 17th. It was fabulous, and
It was very good, very good.
And it's on the NABFEM Facebook site. If you didn't catch it live, the recording is still up on the NABFEM, NABFEME Facebook.
And rock, they had Pat Prescott.
Wow.
Miss Thing, Diana King, Deja Vu, Moni Love.
Moni in the middle.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that was really nice. Vi Higginson.
Shayla.
Wow,
And
Vi.
Trip.
Didn't Vi had written a play.
Mama,
Mama Wanna Sing, right? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you wrote that too?
Yeah. She wrote Mama Wanna Sing. Yeah.
It was about her sister. It was a true story.
Right.
It was about her sister?
Doris Troy.
Oh, get out. And she wanted to sing, and the mother didn't want her to sing. And she would go around and say, Mama, I want to sing.
No, she was singing to Maria. She went
Doris Troy, right?
Yes.
Doris Troy.
Was it just one look? That's all it took. What was the song, Gwen?
Oh, the song she made.
Yeah.
Yes, just one look.
Just one look.
Was that
Was that the only lyric?
It's the only one I
like
know.
a song I wasn't born yet.
She's like, just one look, and she just started snapping her finger like.
Stuff, right?
Oh my God, it's a huge song. I'm not going to sing it, but it was huge.
How are we supposed to know that?
I only know one line from every song. I don't know.
Is it just one look? Is that how it goes?
That's all it took. Yeah,
Yeah.
just one look.
Okay.
Thank you, Gwen.
Gwen, I didn't know you know how to sing.
Yeah, Gwen, I heard that.
And then she muted out
Going
again.
on the road. I'll be on Mad Wednesday next month.
Oh, you
Why-
coming to Mad Wednesday next
Why
month?
not? Come on, come do
She's been
it.
missing all the experience. Well, you know, she's teaching our children.
She's a
Oh,
teacher.
oh, like she's a teacher.
She's a
Teacher.
Oh, what does she teach? Is it any specific subject?
Gwen?
I was teaching history. I'm the dean now.
You're the dean
the
now.
dean.
Oh
I
shit!
didn't
Oh
even
shit!
know that.
Big shout out to the promotion.
When did they?
Thank you.
When did you get the promotion?
I've been dean since September. I'm dean of student culture.
Oh, nice.
What does that entail?
So I do all the events and community meetings, kind of promotions for high school. So graduation,
Nice.
all that stuff.
Oh wow!
You love that. Congratulations! Wow.
Thank you.
So when
Thank you.
is it okay that we going to the play on Sunday, and I'm being the moderator, and you gonna come to the play too?
Okay, we have to work that out.
Oh right, cause okay.
Yeah,
we
her
gotta talk
daughter
behind
can't
the
go to the
scenes.
madam.
Right,
Can't see
right.
the play
She
about
can't
the
see
madam.
the play.
Got you. Might be a little rich.
But it's cool. I'll work it out. It's Women's Month. We gotta celebrate the women.
And we got to support. We absolutely have to support. I think, yeah. So, all right. Well, Gwen, come on. By the way, are you deaning like the kids that you used to teach? Or
I
are you?
am.
So you know all the
I am.
badasses already. You already got the inside track. Okay.
I have all the little angels. What are you talking about?
Yeah, listen, I
They're
started.
all angels.
Yeah, that is not the truth.
Right,
I'm just yeah. I started teaching in a couple of schools, and I'm like, these kids ain't no angels. That's all I'm saying.
Right, they ain't like the kids.
But
we
were you, Rock? Were you?
No, I was not. But you know what? I was respectable, and you know what? I just didn't show up. I didn't bother anybody. I simply did not show up. I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested, so I didn't go. I chose another path. That's all.
They go just to
Right, just to harass you.
just.
You know what I'm saying?
Like the Russians that hacked us earlier.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
Gwen,
we
you
got
missed
hacked
it.
by Russians.
You missed it. This show is blowing up. We're important. Okay, we were important enough
Oh
to
my
be
God.
hacked.
I was trying to get in and I didn't realize it said at first it just said I was in the waiting room. And then I was like, I've been in the waiting room for a long time. And then I saw your host has started another meeting. So I was like, what is going on? So that's why I texted Nene. I was like, I've been trying to get in.
Yeah, they hacked us. They bad. I thought they was gonna go away. They
took
took over the Zoom.
They took a break from Ukraine and came after us.
That's what happened
I'm
for
with
real.
You're blowing up. You're far-reaching.
Far-reaching to Russia.
We love that. We are international right now. Confirmed.
International. We out.
Confirmed.
We outside.
Yeah, we confirmed.
We outside the United States. We outside.
We done broke the borders with someplace.
That's a good one. I broke the borders.
Broke the borders.
Yeah, make that drop for us next week.
Robin says, she's on YouTube, she says, watch your bank accounts as well. There is a system-wide cyber attack.
Because Russia's been hacking us for a while.
Well, the meat's going up because COVID is happening for a long time.
No, because they hacked the meat plant in Massachusetts. You know that's at Deneen, Massachusetts.
Yeah, that won't work, huh?
Wait, listen, Gwen, he got caught by the police and they gave him a $70 ticket. He said, look, I saved $55.